All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powdered Toast Man and Loggin TV, and let's get started right here on the KnivesFAST channel where you should be subscribed. But if you're not, please check and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when videos are dropping and lives are going on. So this is the Bestech Noguard. This is a really different knife, but that could be a good thing. We'll see in just a moment. So this comes by way of the Black Widow pass-around group from our friends at Bestech Knives. This is the Bestech high-end series. There's the number, and this is the Noguard. Now, this guy does come in a different style box than a lot of the less expensive Bestechs. Comes in the zipper pouch. Really nice zipper pouch. Very, very nice. So we're going to sit this here now. Like I said, this comes by way of the Black Widow pass-around group run by our friend Justin over at Knife Dude. Check him out. This is a really interesting knife. Now, I'm going to start with the gravy that a lot of people ask for. So this is there. These are currently available, and there are several different ones, but this exact one is the Bestech Noguard folding knife, bronze stonewash titanium, canvas micarta handle, M390 blade, plain black blade, obviously. And this is $238.40 over at White Mountain Knives. And again, you can get 10% off of that with the code KnivesFAST. So go check that out. And that would be a checkout. You put in KnivesFAST and you get 10% off. Now, this has this great looking micarta. Really like it, like this pivot collar here. The accents are really cool. I like that the screws are black. You got this great black hardware. Now, it is kind of odd because you have all these deep chamfers here, kind of swedging / chamfering here. You got some really interesting shapes to the back spacer. Kind of has sort of, I've been saying all along, like something Worf from Deep Space Nine would have carried, like an outer space knife. You got chamfering on the clip that appears that way, titanium clip. The clip works pretty well. It's kind of an odd shape, but it goes in and out of the pocket. It's got good retention. The back spacer comes all the way up to here, so it's not, like a lot of knives with that major, open construction. You do have, let's see, I'm going to have to get the flashlight out to see this. Give me just a second. I can't tell if there's some small speed holes in there. There you go. There's some on this side. It just doesn't look like they're as big on the lock side, but on the show side, definitely nice sized holes for weight reduction. And really awesome looking blade to me. So this is what drew me to pull this knife in. The knife itself is a little strange, but we're going to get to that. But with this kind of major thumb ramp up here, kind of crazy looking. But that blade, guys, that blade shape is pretty sweet. It's basically, kind of got like this crazy sheep's foot thing going on. But it's also, kind of has some of the same features of a drop point, kind of has, you could see a Warncliffey thing. I don't know, but it's definitely a sheep's foot in my opinion. We'll see what does White Mountain say it is. They stay away from that, and this one they don't say. So, because it's complicated. But guys, it is pretty thin blade stock. You can see it thickens up here. Where the swedging sort of changes, but obviously it's a little hard to see, but you've got flats here and then swedging here, but it's still thick enough to get you. So it starts pretty thick, but it's a high flat, so it comes on down to a pretty thin edge. I will say, again, this one's a pass-around knife, so it didn't come screaming sharp. It cut really well into packages. It cut, and with that tip, are you kidding me? Cut really well. Cardboard. I was slicing some cardboard and cutting into cardboard like this. Did really well. It didn't do great with paper, but that could just be the edge. And it's a little thicker, like I said, but not super thick. You do have a great sharpening choil, Bestech logo here, and the logo of the designer, which I really couldn't find the name for the designer, an M390. Somebody's going to find it and tell me, hey, you could have found it really easily, but I looked and I could not find it. So, like I said, really nice texturing on this micarta. You've got what amounts to nice, contouring of the scales because of the way it's done. Now, where it comes in and out of the micarta into the frame, the titanium frame, is really done well. The screws are definitely countersunk. The pocket clip screws are hidden, so not in the way there. It is not reversible. It does seam into there, so it's just a right-handed knife. It does have an over-travel stop here. The pivots do stick out on both sides, and you get this cool, again, looks like some sort of Klingon thing going on there, but it's a B for Bestech. But really cool. Now, I will say, carries a little different. So it goes down in there, but you have this great big hump on both sides. So it carries pretty wide, so you can't really get your hand down in your pocket really super well. So I guess you could say not practical in that way. Now, let's talk about opening. Thumb goes right in here. Whoops. And I screwed it up the first time. What in the world? Hold on. I did this earlier. Okay, it doesn't want to go with my thumb. I can middle finger flick it. What in the world is happening? I'm doing something wrong. Let's do my thumb again. I think it's me, guys, not the knife. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I think what was happening was I had pressure on the flipper tab. Okay, flipper tab is nice and low profile. You do have really nice jimping. You can see the lock face right there. Really good. Let's see. Can I fail it? No. Really nice deployment on that. Now, you have to get it past that detent, so you got to let it drop to your thumb, and you got to be back a little bit. See, I didn't do it again. You got to let it drop to your thumb and then come on down. So, yeah, but a lot of knives are that way these days. You got to make sure they get past that detent. Really interesting look to this knife. And again, now let's talk about Ergos. So a lot of you said after my unboxing, it looked like it would be weird in the hand. It is wonderful in the hand. So you guys know, just like the Mach 51, which I won't show because you guys have seen it a billion times, you got this tapering back. I think that locks you in so well. Now, you don't have a finger choil to get up here, and I wouldn't recommend that because you're too close to the blade. But there's plenty left over, and it's great in hand. Now, you feel that clip a little right back here. Again, my hand's not all the way out on the end, but you feel it right in here just a little, but not bad. And this thumb ramp, you can come on up here. You got jimping back here. I dig that for cutting. And then again, you can still get up here for this kind of cut. Really, really dig that about this knife. Now, again, I have no problem with middle finger flicking it. I don't know what the deal was with thumb opening it. I didn't do that a lot because I don't. So again, $238 on White Mountain Knives, 10% off with code KnivesFAST. Overall length is right under 8 inches, 7.99. Closed length, 4.65. Thickness of the blade is 0.0394 of an inch. So again, not overly thick, but and I think they must be given behind the edge. My calipers have dead batteries right now, so I'm not going to kill y'all with that. But there you go. It is plain edge, black stonewash finish, bronze stonewash titanium, natural canvas micarta inlay on there as well. So, guys, I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm pretty impressed with this knife. It is a pretty sweet knife. Again, you could put a mean screaming edge. You know M390 and I do. You could get it sharp. It may not have come quite as sharp as I would have liked. You can see, that it could use a little bit of an edge there. Maybe just stropping, we shall see. But I'm impressed with the knife overall, and I appreciate Bestech for sending it along for us to... Oh, by the way, lock bar access, decent, no problem there. I have no issues with that at all. Nice and centered. No blade play or lock rock whatsoever, and the lockup is dark. I got to wrap this up. It's getting long. Blade, I got to look at it off camera. I would call it about a 20 to 25 on the lockup there, guys. Pretty daggone good. So overall, I'm kind of impressed. Now, Looks wise, it's not the most appealing to me, but that blade is what attracted me. And again, the only other issue for me is how wide it carries in the pocket. But that's up to you whether that's a big deal or not. But really interesting knife to me. And again, I got to clean it before I send it to the next person. But there you go. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Give me your thoughts on this knife. And, give me a thumbs up, hopefully. And, again, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And thanks so much for watching the Knives Fast, but a little bit slower today channel.